I'm sorry if it's kind of loud. My mom was cleaning outside, and across the street they are knocking down trees and putting them into a wood chipper, so I'm sorry if it's loud.
So enjoy the video, even if there's noise.
Hey guys, I'm Celeste. I'm Gigi, and today we're going to be doing a confessions type video, and I'll let Gigi explain it because she knows kind of more about it than I do.
I'm sure people have done confessions all over YouTube, and I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to not necessarily huge confessions, but just little facts about us that not everyone does, but just to give you guys a clue or more insight of what we're like.
Yeah, maybe it's little weird quirk or little quirky things that we might do that we don't really tell anyone. I don't know, we just kind of made a list and we thought we'd tell you guys.
Alright, and also don't forget to subscribe. Just want to thank you guys for the support and the fact that you guys are actually watching our videos, because I didn't think we were going to get as far as we have this fast. Yeah. So thank you guys so much, and I've seen really nice comments below and I just really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much. And you can subscribe and like this video if you did down below, and leave a comment for any video suggestions or what you thought about this video. Just leave anything down below, positive comments please, and let's just get into the video.
I told you they're gonna start chopping it. This branch, it was like a branch off a tree. It was literally, when it stood up, looked like a huge tree. It was probably the same size as your house. And how they're chopping it in the
Bless you. Bless you.
Alright, so I got my braces off a while ago, and I don't know about you, for anyone who's had their braces off, but if you've gone a while without having your retainer on, I mean, some people hate it, and I kind of did, but I just feel oh my gosh, I need to have it on because I have this constant fear that my teeth are gonna get crooked again, I guess. That's obviously a huge fear of mine. So sometimes I'll be oh, I'm gonna put my retainer in for the night, and I did this about a week ago. So I did a week ago, I did this, and I woke up and my retainer was on the floor. And I went to bed in my mouth, it was in my mouth, so I really don't know what happened, but I must not have liked it, so yeah. Oh yeah, and then another time, this is probably a month or two ago, I tried it earlier, go to sleep with my retainer on, and yeah, I woke up and it was in my sheets and not in my mouth, and I have to clean my retainer a lot, as you can see, and I really don't know why this happens to me, but it does.
Whenever I go to bed, I don't know if you can tell, but I have a lot of pillows. I have 5 rows of pillows, and I like having because it's really comfy and stuff like that, but then I have to take them all off at night so I can actually sleep. So every night I take off my Big Bear back here, and then I take off every single row of pillows and I line them up in front of my dresser in opposite order, so I can take them off and put them back, the ones that are right here, I put them furthest back, and then I just put them in a certain order so I can just take them and put them right back on my bed in the morning. And it's really fun because every single night I just take them all off, they're in a little line, they're covering half of my floor because I have so many. So yeah, it's something that I do. Slight pillow obsession.
It's okay. Another weird thing that I've been doing is, so my mom's a dental hygienist, and she brushed my teeth a month or two ago, and I needed a new toothbrush because, okay, so the one I had was kind of old, and every time I brushed my teeth, it would scratch my gums, and it was just, I hate that.
Jinx. Yeah, me too.
And so I wanted a new one, and I love the color purple, and I wanted a purple toothbrush, and she's like, you're not gonna be able to brush your teeth with that, it's too big for you. And I was like, Mom, I'm 15 years old, I can use an adult toothbrush. I go home, it's too big for me. And I don't know how to explain it, it's just it was awkwardly in my mouth, and it was just bad. And so ever since then I've been brushing my teeth with we have I have a nephew, and we have toothbrushes for him, and there was one in a new package, and I just use it. So I'm basically brushing my teeth with a baby toothbrush.
So this one has to do with my teeth, and I've had a really complicated dental history, which I talked about in our braces video. And I had my canine teeth, the front, my top row canine teeth, they're growing on top of my lateral teeth, which are the teeth opposite both your 2 front teeth. So my canine teeth are in the place of my laterals, so I don't have any laterals, so I'm missing 2 teeth on my top front row of teeth, which makes my top jaw smaller than my bottom jaw, which causes a lot more stressful things, which I kind of hinted on in our other video. But yeah, that's kind of something that a lot of people don't know, and you probably can't tell until you get really close. Actually, you can't tell. I guess people can't really tell, but until I tell them, really? But yeah.
Another thing about me is that I have this thing with watermelon. When I was probably 7 or 8 years old, I got sick off of it. I had a ton one day, and then the next day I kind of don't like it. Threw it all up. Yes. And this thing happened in 5th grade where when my teacher, she would give you candy if you answered the correct question and stuff. And you always wanted to get the answer right because you wanted the candy. So me being, 10 years old, answered the question, got my candy. It was watermelon Jolly Rancher. And I was just like, oh god, but I really wanted candy because you're 10. You don't know. And so I put it in my mouth. Seriously, the grossest thing I've ever had in my entire life. And you can't sound like a brat and be like, I don't like watermelon. Like, I just didn't want to be that person. So here's me, little 5th grade me, like, seriously, I can't describe, I don't know why, I just don't like the fruit anymore. I'm gonna sound crazy. I'm like dying as she's teaching, like wanting to literally throw up in the classroom, like shaking with this Jolly Rancher piece in my mouth because I don't want to spit it up because everyone would look at me and judge me. So I'm just struggling through the class, like wanting to cry. And she's teaching, it was so nasty. I seriously wanted to throw up.
The next one I have is kind of funny. I don't know if a lot of other people do this, but no matter what time of day, no matter what I'm doing, every single time I'm changing my clothes or something like that, or I'm changing into my pajamas and stuff like that, I always fold them. Like, whenever I'm putting my clothes away, obviously I fold them. But I fold them whenever I take my clothes off, like if I'm getting into my pajamas or something like that, I'll fold my pajamas and then put them, not my pajamas, I'll fold my clothes that I wore this, like, today or something like that, and I'll put them in my hamper folded. But whenever I take off my clothes, like, or if I'm spending the night at someone's house, like if I spend the night at Gigi's house, and I take off my clothes and, like, change, you know, I will always fold them and then I'll put them back in my bag. It's just a habit. I don't just throw them, and I can't do that. It stresses me out not having my clothes folded, even though I'm putting them in the hamper. I'm not gonna see them until I wash them.
Something that's kind of weird is, like, I'm a big reader, and I found that, like, whenever I read a book, and I tend to read, like, first point of view books because there's something about, like, third point of view books that just, like, gets me, unless it's, like, written really well, like The Book Thief. Like, that was third point. That was great. I tend to, like, find myself thinking in the way that author writes. Like, I'm not thinking how the character is, but I'm thinking how she writes. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Has anyone else, like, felt like that? Like, exactly after I'm done finishing a book, my thoughts are written like how the author writes. But I'm thinking my own thoughts. Like, I'm not, like, developing as the character or anything weird. But I just tend to think like how the author writes it. I don't know.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just, it's always funny to me.
Every time you start talking, my eyelashes get stuck together. I keep going like this. And then right when you start talking, it looks like I'm annoyed. I'm not annoyed, my eyelashes are sticking together.
Another thing that's kind of weird, and I know a lot of people are kind of like this too, is that I find myself getting along better with younger kids than older kids. And I don't know why, it's just I've always been like that. Like, I volunteered at Camp Convention a week or two ago, and I got along so well with these younger kids, and these kids are like 10, 11, and 12. I don't know why I get along so well with them. Like, I just find them easier to talk to, they understand you, whereas, like, when I talk to someone who's, like, 18 or something, I feel like they're judging me constantly. And they probably aren't, because I'm like, I'm either, like, part of their life, and they probably don't even care. But I just feel, like, so judged if I say something that isn't mature enough to say, I guess. So, yeah, I love little kids.
Something that kind of includes me and my mom. So my mom has always, like, loved candy. She likes a fruity kind of candy. She does not really like chocolate that much. And so I kind of grew up with candy in the house and stuff like that. And we eat pretty healthy besides candy, you know. And so we kind of had like a mini obsession with it. So we went to BA Sweets, which is like a candy store. And we just got a whole bunch of candy. And we always have candy around the house. Kind of always have it. I have it for my friends and stuff like that. But we just always have so much candy. And it's hilarious.
Something kind of weird about me is, like, and you're totally gonna judge me for this, I don't, like, mind helping, like, my dad and my brother, like, shave. Like, my dad, when he wants to go to the pool, like, we're Italian, and my brother's Italian, Puerto Rican, lots of bears involved, and my dad, like have his back shaved, and I will literally help him shave his back. Or, like, my dad cuts his own hair, and I'll, like, trim the back right here so it's perfectly straight. Like, I honestly don't mind, because, like, I don't know, I just like helping people. And
did you say you helped your brother shave his armpits?
Yes. Like, my brother for his first time, because he really didn't know what to do, like, I helped him with that, and I don't really mind.
I've been really into perfume. I don't know why. I've always had, like, a little liking for perfume, but for some reason, now I just want to buy all the perfume, and I don't know why. Like, I want to go to the Target and just buy all the perfume. Like, I'm never going to use it all. Like, about March to April, between March and April, I bought, like, 3 different perfumes. Just because, well, I had birthday money and stuff like that, and I've always wanted perfume, so I'm like, I'm just going to buy the perfume that I wanted, and I got it, and now I have so much, but it's okay, I use it all the time. I just love perfume. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's my key thing. Oh, there's also something else. I have to smell good. It's my biggest pet peeve. If I don't smell good, or if I can't smell bad, let's just say that. I cannot smell anything negative, or else I'll be like, oh god. And I'll feel really self-conscious. Like, one of the biggest things I'm always worried about. Like some people are like, oh, does my hair look good? Which I am what's the word? I'm very nitpicky about my hair too.
You don't want to smell bad.
Yeah, you never want to smell bad, but I guess I'm a little bit more about it than most people.
Oh, loud!
Okay.
Another thing that's kind of like off about me is like, I guess I'm pretty short. I really don't see it, but apparently I am. And that's the thing, I don't see it. Like, I will be like 2 or 3 inches shorter than somebody, and I'll be like, no, I'm like the same height as you. And people get offended, they're like, dude, you're like 4 inches shorter than me, like you're crazy. And I don't know, like I'm fine, like I can tell like height differences with my eyes, but like when I look at somebody, I just always think that I'm taller than someone. I don't know. And then I end up not being taller than them.
She's like 5'1", 5'1", right?
Like it's not that short, but like I went to a restaurant yesterday and I went to go look in the mirror and only my forehead was in the mirror. So I was like, maybe it's true. But I'm not like 4'9" or anything, like I'm not that tiny. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys learned some new stuff about us, and it was just kind of like fun, weird things that we kind of do.
And we hope you guys enjoyed this video and you thought it was somewhat entertaining. And if you did, give it a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.
Bye!
Yay, that was so quick! Woo! Oh, that was bad.
That was painful. Ow!